area, but you can see Contracts will already be waiting inside that brush. He'll step in. Blabber should be seen now. They do not want to go for this dive any longer. Contracts flashing back. Contracts getting smacked around a little bit. Can Blabber turn around in time? First blood over to C9, jungler for jungler.
At the end of the day, though, I think it's pretty good for CLG because Dhokla walks away with double buffs. Fudge was losing farm during that as he had to actually back off. So it's a massive top lane advantage there for CLG.
The average first blood timer for CLG in the regular season was 3 minutes and 25 seconds. We've beaten that massively in both of these games for this series already. Just flashing in to force the fight. There was no disengage on this tower dive.
No.
You think maybe, some teams would actually walk away once they see the enemy jungler here for the counter? No, they flash into them. It was the difference maker of that one turret shot that got onto Contracts there, though, early.
Yeah.
That made the difference for the first blood race and allowed Cloud9 to pick it up first.
Well, and that's why I like that Cloud9 were so proactive with it. Once they saw they were under tower, they say start fighting, right? Because if they return fire at all, the tower shots are going to be there, but Fudge,
Boys,
he's going down.
we got another problem up here in top lane, and it's Dhokla. The Croc is online, 2-0 for the CLG top laner. Bottom lane's going to turn into a 2v2 as Luger looks for the bullets. Sven standing in front of Berserker there.
Now, there is teleport for Fudge, so it's not going to be the end of the world, but the wave is in a really
Fudge, unless he gets some help to be bailed out, there's nothing he can do to come back in the 1v1.
And you see Vi coming up through the jungle, Amumu coming up as well, so help is on the way. Cloud9 going to bail Fudge out here. Dhokla surrounded.
Yeah, there's no way out of that one. Shutdown goes over to Blabber, looking to steal away the enemy blue buff. Contract's gonna chomp that one, gets level 5 off of it. Tries to stop Jensen from getting in, but a nice engage from Sven. Or is it? Sven's gonna die here, but it's a 1-for-2 so far, as CLG's still ready to fight. Make it 2-for-2 when it's all said and done.
And 2-for-2 with top laner down there is actually very beneficial for CLG. A giant double stacked cannon wave here for Dhokla. One team smashing the first game, the other team 1,000 gold up here 9 minutes into the other game.
Well, the thing that I'm also thinking about is what we heard from Big Card as Poom gets caught. Jensen comes in for the follow-up, but Poom's ready to flash and heal to get to safety. Palafox ready to turn things around. Blabber's already extended himself very far. A wild growth for the interrupt on the Vault Breaker, and they'll break his jaw instead. Palafox gets.
And the action don't stop there. Boom, he flashes, heals away. He's like, we're back in.
He doesn't have the ulti yet, and the rest of CLG is on the other end of the map taking the Drake. A TP comes in to try to save Dhokla, who gets the dominance in time, but he cannot survive. Sven will not be ever frost-rooted. Make sure CLG can't punish him here.
The timing there definitely good for Dhokla. Luger the target.
Not good for Luger, though. Tried to cleanse it, but the immediate follow-up of Jensen's charm says no. C9 gonna take the mid lane tier 1 and the enemy AD carry.
And I love the aggressive play there. Jensen was already flying in with the ulti as Blabber is going for this. Good communication from C9. Luger thought he was safe because he has cleansing.
So C9 can clear that one out before they take any significant damage or have real consequences here. They're trying to poke and a little bit back over the wall as Luger gets jumped on.
Here comes
Sven to try to save him. He flashes away, staying alive, but Blabber is still looking. Blabber wants the kill, but he can't find it just yet. Stopwatch keeps Luger alive, and Dhokla kills off Blabber. Palafox wants to get away, but he cannot do it. It's 1-for-1 so far. Contracts with a flash over the wall, and Jensen with a dash to follow. Contracts gets shielded and barely stays alive, as Dhokla has to escort everybody else away. It's 1-for-1, but C9 have the health bars, and C9 win the Drake.
Very close fight, narrow margins on either side. Multiple people could have gone down. It is just that 1-for-1, but it was really well done by Sven, and I think that really highlights what I was talking about, how he's playing in fog until the very moment he's ready to go in.
Instantly flash the Vi even deeper, and maybe then the Ahri can't follow up. Because look at this, Vi ultimate, and then the Ahri does follow up, and that charm hits. All this time with the charm is so much extra damage. Then flashing afterwards, CLG try and peel, and as you say that, a Mumu ult from Sven, catching 3 members, so a lot of damage dealt to the front line. There, wow, they kite backwards. Palafox then left on the other side, so it ends up being the 1-for-1, but bigger advantages for Cloud9 in the health department allow them to pick up the Dragon. So the Dragons get even as Shirelli is active there, because the CLG side, the ones with the extra little bump up.
Mr. Amumu Mr. Amumu, you're not looking so good. Or are you? Contract! Lights off too much! And Sven stays alive with an hourglass. He goes right back in, looking to bring his team something more. Palafox with another Ari dash away to get away from the charm. But here comes Blabber. It'll get him used. And now he's very far forward. But is he so far to get punished? No, he's not. Palafox wants to get out back over the wall. Dhokla finds his way into the melee. He has no backup. He's not going to get the kill. Oh! Back over to Fudge. And CLG's lost 3.
You're kidding me! Blabber survives that, Kobe?
They peel for him. Blabber lives, and guess what? Cloud9 retain control of the map. Another team fight victory. Now they're pulling ahead.
Oh man, the team play there from Cloud9 so good. You know, Sven, the patience to bait this out. They don't have eyes on where Jensen is. Jensen just walks up, hugs the wall, and then waits, nails the charm, the CC chain on top of it, bursting him down. Zonia's on the laser from Luger. Palafox goes in, but it's another chain hitting, and it's full commitment. The call is going in. Everyone piles in here from Cloud9 as the TPs arrive.
Vi ultimate all the way across the map there for Blabber. Did get immune by the stopwatch. And then this is what you're talking about. When Dhokla comes in with the flank, you think, all right, he's going to end up one more. But Blabber, Q bumps him to gain some space, walks out of the ultimate, barely survives there. And Cloud9 retaking control.
Yeah, look at the damage of Jensen's Ari. This guy is having an awesome series here in these first 1.5 games. Drake is alive in 1 minute. It's currently 1-1 on those counts. Palafox goes to the Everfrost, but he won't find Jensen. Fudge is not here, and he has no teleport. So C9 do not want to take a full-on fight just yet. Blabber charging up Vault Breaker. Luger is the one closest to C9, so CLG got to reposition a little bit here. Charm flies out. Luger walking away. That was Ari ulti in exchange for no larger cooldowns from Luger. CLG will take that.
And that's actually a big one because 30 seconds away on this Dragon setup here, Cloud9 now with no follow-up from the Ari. The biggest thing for C9 has been that synergy. Setting up the Ari with either the Vi or the Amumu, guaranteeing these kill shots land.
Jensen might be in that brush. I'm not sure if he's still in there or if he's actually backed it up. Okay, he has backed it up, so it is pretty dicey. I mean, obviously the Ari ult is huge, but if you get tagged with a charm out of brush.
Fudge steals the red away from Luger, but at what cost? World Ender used, Flash used. That Aatrox will be much weaker here in this upcoming team fight. There is no World Ender for Fudge. There is no ulti for Ari just yet either. Jensen's still waiting on 1/4 of that cooldown. CLG taking their chance, moving onto the Drake. Dhokla has no dominance. Blabber's over the wall. He's ready to fight for this. CLG back up. C9 still squaring off with them. Blabber's over the wall. Who's he going to look for? Who's he going to find? Dokla's not super strong here in these fights. Blabber goes over, Blabber goes in, Blabber goes down! And now Sven's looking to counterattack, but he's going to die too! Palafox ready to make this one keep happening. CLG wants to fall back, and they're going to lose one in the process. Dhokla goes down. Berserker gets the kill. Luger's on the hunt, and he shuts down Fudge. 3 dead on C9, but it's about to be a second death for CLG. Never mind. Boom with a nice bait. Stays alive for now. Contracts and Palafox chasing after him, and Palafox is still ready to go. Jensen gets shut down, and CLG just won a fight that leads to a Baron.
Forget the Dragon! Baron's the name of the game! CLG! They started out with a huge chunk onto the front line onto Fudge, who uses World Ender, heals up off the Honey Fruit and the Dragon, but then Blabber goes into the pit fairly early, and CLG blow him up.
This series is insane so far. So back and forth. You're almost a kill a minute here in game 2. Berserker going to help them actually secure this. But yeah, Blabber trying to go over the wall. They knew Dhokla had no flash, no ulti, but he makes the wrong read here on the juke. Dhokla stepping down as he Vault Breakers up. They wanted to try to burst him down. Sven gets a huge multi-man ult, but they don't have the damage to follow up there as Fudge does not have his ulti, and Blabber is already down.
Yep, when one piece misses, then you don't have that follow-up, and the charm was absorbed by Dhokla on the front line, so CLG were protected this time from the Cloud9 engage, not getting the first Q to hit over the wall, pretty huge, and Palafox teleports in, very smooth with his jump forward into the steal on the Ari ultimate to pick up the extra kill, and now DPS increase, just being able to complete that item, and the secondary turns to fall.
Oh, Contract's half HP, but Sven's gonna die first. There's that lack of stasis. Contract's still alive thanks to the subjugated wild growth. Here comes the stolen ulti. They're going in looking for the kill. Palafox with a nice stasis of his own. Dhokla tanking on the front line. And CLG went too far. Berserker's ready to punish him. And it's a shutdown on Silos with a follow-up back into the Renekton. Both solo laners
He's
gone.
close to him. They're gonna keep going.
Are not done yet. They'll still keep chasing him out. Not gonna get anything just yet, but keep your eyes on Blabber. He dashes over the wall. Can he find an angle to get in without just dying?
Ghost is
Ball
up.
Breaker wants to come out. Flash Q! They'll force a flash out of Luger. C9 finally giving up the ghost.
Berserker says, who needs the Infinity Edge?
Zoom. Palafox sidesteps Charm, still gets hit by the Q. Now it's Dhokla, ready to maybe fight, but Berserker's used the ulti. Berserker trying to get away. CLG jump in, double stasis coming out now. Luger's under pressure. Luger is really trying to kite this one away, but he's shut down as Contract's trying to get out. And CLG finds the kill back onto the Cloud9 AD carry. Dhokla wants to heal. He'll stay alive for now. Contract still dealing damage as Jensen's gonna be taken out. Can Fudge do it? But they try to get Blabber in, but he's polymorphed and he falls. Fudge will not be able to 1v3. He steps back. He's kept alive by the Sterix. CLG still hanging around, still hanging out. Fudge, he's behind enemy lines, and he's walking towards the wrong base. Polymorph hits him. Contract's gonna lead the way. Everfrost root strikes true, and there's E2.
I wonder if if he did that earlier when we thought it was a waste of Blabber in trouble.
Blabber's going in. He's already resurrecting, and he's not gonna find any target else. He's not gonna find any target on himself this fight. I'm still looking to see where it goes. Jensen goes over the wall, Zap hits him. He's at 60%. Palafox, this time, he gets what he came for. C9 have lost one.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard hold here for C9 this game. And now they're looking for the wraparound. Palafox with the Amumu ulti. They're threatening.
5v4. Ben throws out a chain. He's not going to find it there. But a big three-man ulti stolen by Palafox.
But look at Berserker.
Back into C9. But Berserker's ready to fight.
He's
got
shredding
no
him.
health bar. He's ready to bounce that thing around. There goes Boom. There goes Dhokla. There goes CLG. And there goes Berserker. Contracts. He's the target. Bunch of Berserkers still chasing. Luger and Contracts want to get the hell out of here. Don't just steal that Amumu ulti again, and this time Palafox has it. Blabber's in the pit. The Drake's at 3K. C9 jumps Fudge over the wall, and Drake's gonna go their way as Jensen secures it. Sven tries to go in, but now you got Contracts in the fight. They're into the back line. They got Berserker. He's down. He's gone, and C9 will follow. CLG just found the fight.
They don't have minions mid to push with, so they would have to go bottom to get that minion wave. Jensen and Fudge are still on the run for Cloud9. The super minions are in towards the CLG Nexus. Teleport forward for Fudge. He wants to go with those super minions to put pressure on CLG. It's the recall for Dhokla to answer, and the bottom lane push.
Oh my god, that fight was crazy. So, Palafox gets the stolen ulti. We saw early on in that fight, Sven using his Zonius to actually deny the ultimate steal, but he gets it as he's in the stasis. Now it's a deep TP to try to actually catch out Fudge here. Palafox trying to take over.
Okay, it's World Ender versus World Ender. Oh, man! I wanted to see this big battle of drain tanks and big wins.
Is there going to be a lazy recall? No.
No, he's running. He's getting out of there. If that man TP'd for you, he will rage chase you 100%.
That was like one of those MMAs, though. If they find Blabber, they've got him there with the pillar. Guardian Angel will not do a damn thing. The entire passive just ends up buying him a couple extra seconds before the gray screen hits. 60 seconds that CLG has a 5v4.
There's one thing we've learned is that CLG will chase you to the ends of the earth. They get sight of anyone, chase them down. Now the 5v4 with the remnants of this Baron buff. There are a minute and 30 seconds left on this Baron buff. They can hard push.
Okay, Sven already popping that Zonia's trying to avoid the Amumu ulti steal, but he's already going to be killed instead.
Up to Berserker
leads the charge as Berserker's looking to fire back. Fudge loses his Sterix, loses his life, and Berserker has no way to fight back. He's got to go back and heal, but it's a triple inhib game now for Counter Logic Gaming. 5v2 for the next 20 seconds. Blabber's coming back in a little bit here. Berserker still has Guardian Angel, but it's only him and Jensen against everybody.
All right, CLG, time to end it. Game number 2, the clap back.
All right, Contract's already taking the turret aggro there, just leading the charge. Everfrost flies out, Blabber's back alive. Berserker under pressure, Blabber jumping in. Berserker's about to drop, but Palafox gets himself away. Blabber dead again, still looking to find Berserker. They get the Guardian Angel, they get the Nexus, and CLG ties us up.